So, in a very early surprise ahead of New York Toy Fair this weekend, we have our first official look at Toho Ultimate's Wave 5 from Super 7. And as we can see, the set includes Mothra and BATTRA 1992. So these are the Heisei Imago versions of these characters. There is only two characters in the wave, which we'll get to in just a second. But here is the loadout for the characters. We can see that Mothra comes with both a stand, alternate legs, and a Twin Fairies box accessory, which is really neat. BATTRA, very similar, has an alternate leg set, as well as an alternate head and another stand. And then we have our first look at the super pack up here, which we will take a look at in just a second. So here are the images. BATTRA Imago looking really, really good. I've never actually owned versions of these characters. These are editions, so I'm actually quite stoked to see them. Here's Mothra. Looks like the mandibles are open, and there's no alternate head that I can see, so maybe they can open and close. But it looks like, at least for now, they will just remain open. Yeah, these look really, really solid. And as we get over here, 12.25 inches across in wingspan. This is slightly smaller than Destroyer, but then again, Destroyer is absolutely gigantic. So 12.25 wingspan across. I wish we had a better look at the base of the flight stand, like a head-on look. Here you go, Mothra's like 5/100ths of an inch wider, 12.3 inches across. And then here we have the super pack. Of course, this is only available if you pre-order direct from Super 7. You get the antenna beams for Mothra and then the prism beams for BATTRA. So I will have my affiliate link in the description if you'd like to support the channel. If you're interested in picking these guys up, you have until March 30th. So you've got 32 days to put an order in for these two. And keep in mind that from Super 7's website, you can do payment in installments. So if you get your order in on March 30th and you do installments, you don't even have to pay the full thing off until I think it is 8 weeks after the actual deadline closes. So if you are not interested in the super pack and you want to go with a third-party retailer, I will also post the entertainment link later today when I have a moment. Now, the elephant in the room, or rather, the elephant that's not in the room, is that there's only two characters in this wave, when Brian mentioned during our last chat that there would be three. Obviously, whenever plans like that are shared, they're always tentative to changes. It could be that the third figure just wasn't ready. It could be that the third figure, they weren't happy with it. It could be that, you know, this wave already clocking in at $170, you know, another figure pushing that into 255, like maybe that just becomes really, really inaccessible for people. Another factor is that super pack. Like if you only want Mothra and BATTRA, then, you know, maybe this third character or third variant or whatever, maybe that just forces you to buy a monster that you're not interested in order to get the beams that you are interested in. So I am planning another chat with Brian where we'll ask, like, what is the status of that third figure? If that's something that we might see, you know, on its own a little bit later, or is that going to be maybe formally integrated into Wave 6 eventually? So, yeah, I do ultimately think that keeping this under $200 was the right play, especially for the purposes of the super pack. You get Mothra and BATTRA, you get the beams if you order direct from Super 7. I think that this is a really nice, solid set. I don't know what that third figure would have been, but here you go. Very, very exciting. Estimated shipping December 2025. As you know, that is certainly tentative at best. But yeah, there's some extra details here for you, noting that it will not come with a sleeve. That's unfortunate. But yeah. Really, really excited to get these guys. I think if you look at the price of the SHMA versions from like way back when, like 2013, I think, and you adjust them for inflation, they're about the same price here. And I think these guys are just a little bit bigger than those figures. So, yeah. Here he is. Here she is. Here they are. Yeah, Toho Ultimates Wave 5. Hoping to get some answers for you folks on what happened with the third figure. In the meantime, stay tuned. Again, links in the description if you'd like to support the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.